Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Let me move my let me move this out of the way here. How are you?
I'm good. You?
So I saw on your channel you talk about a lot of different things, and you had brought up
Correct.
the Epstein stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Let me make sure I turn your volume up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn your volume up. There you go. Let me try to turn it up here for you. There you go. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know what is it that you want to talk about?
Well,
It, my
I
my
also I also saw you was into physical fitness and me, I'm pretty much into physical fitness as well.
Yeah.
Uh, and I don't know, let's just tell me about you. Just tell me about you. There's about 150 people in here.
Okay. Well, I'm like autistic for one. I'm a pretty like laid back, chill guy. Um, Never really had anything that I was very interested in doing until like like 24 years old. I wanted to try my hand at bodybuilding and stuff, uh, and then I get I don't know. I guess a lot of people also told me that like they thought something like that I was good at talking and having people listen to me, and I was unbiased, and I try to look at things every which way that I can, and not ever leave anybody out. And I think a lot of people know that about me is that just not judgmental person. I just want to speak and not be judged and not have emotional like inundation where people just lead with their emotions and they remit logic and other things. So, um, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty like decent fella. I
Right,
guess.
I understand that. So
Yeah.
there's a few things I was looking at on your
Sure.
lives, and someone had directed me over to you. Um,
Yeah.
One of them was like you was saying, and I don't know if you had said this or not, but someone had asked you if you was straight or bisexual, and you said that, or you like women, and you said something about younger women or something, younger girls.
Correct. Yeah. Yep.
So, so did you just like younger girls?
Yeah. I just like younger girls. I like uncomplicated, and I think that's part of my autistic mind is that I
Right.
like simple things. I like simple because I mean I don't blame it on that. I mean, but I was born that way. Honestly,
You was
I
born
was
that way.
sure. Yeah, I was born that way, and I had a I never fit in at all.
Right.
Never fit in at all, and usually even like I would kind of like be so insecure I'd follow people, even people that were bullying me.
Right.
Uh, but yeah, I
So let me ask you a question. So someone
sure.
has brought up that you said you had never done it. You had never done something with a child, but you had thought about it or something, or young.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell us about that.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I just, I'm sorry. What did you want to know? I
Just
drew a
like
blank.
with children and everything. What like? Are you fascinated? Is it just fascination, or do you really like? I mean, are you going all in at it when it comes to
Oh,
that?
oh, no, I mean, I'm not like a quote unquote predator, right? Like
Okay.
like a lot of people think that they think when they hear someone that likes kids is everyone, they're just a predator and they belong behind
Well,
bars.
no, not calling you a predator, but like
No.
when you say you like kids, like tell me about that.
Yeah. So I mean, we gotta go back to when I was a like kid, basically.
Huh?
So yeah, so when I was a kid, I mean, I didn't see anything sexual or anything. My parents never like showed me sexual things or it wasn't like ever talked about, and I would never even hear. There was nothing. I mean, there was nothing about sex, right?
Okay.
In my household, and it was all kept away from me. And my yeah, my dad was alcoholic, and he was in and out of my whole life, uh,
Right.
and he's gone to jail and stuff, and but from the earliest time that I can remember, I was attracted. I had a sexual a yeah, a more developed sexual energy about me at a young age, right?
Okay.
So I had a crush on my teacher. Her name was Miss Warren. Uh, I had like and I was in elementary school, right?
Right.
I was saying I wanted to have sex with a kid in my class
Right.
in elementary school that was a kid, so it was kid on kid.
Okay.
Um, so um, yeah, basically that is how I've always been, and I think genetically also my grandpa was a pervert too, and
Huh.
and that's it comes from genetics too. It's not
Right.
like it's not like everyone's not built the same, and it's like someone that has psychopathic tendencies, and like nobody else could understand that besides the psychopath that he can't feel anything for you. He literally is incapable of feeling anything for you. Empathy. So I mean, yeah. So when we talk about these things, it's like everyone is built so different, and it's prudent and pertinent um, to realize that when you engage in conversations that make you uncomfortable. So um, so yeah. With that being said, I think um, I think yeah, a lot of it is genetic and
So let me ask you, this day and time, you're what are you, like 22, 23, 29? What are you?
I'm 29.
29 years old? Okay, 29 years old. Um, how do you feel about that now? I mean, what is your, I mean, you have a girlfriend? Do you have,
No, I've never had a girlfriend. I don't connect to people my age, and I don't understand the whole like opportunistic point of views of women. Where and especially nowadays, I'm so dissonant from that. So very very dissonant from needing $1 million in my bank account and needing to be everything that all the high expectations of females. It's just not. I'm so out of that. I don't care about that. It's not. So and I never connected with anyone that was my age ever.
so now I know
Actually,
you're, so,
I felt.
go ahead.
Sorry. Well, yeah. I felt invisible, in fact, to people. To people my age, quite visible. I'd say that. Yeah.
Is that why you pretty much go after the younger, younger women?
Yeah. Like I said, I don't really go after. It's like, but yeah. I mean, but yeah, I welcome it. I don't know. I just do. It's
Well,
and if something was and it was on the up and up and it was fine, and then I probably would. I couldn't see the reason why
so,
someone would be so ashamed if you're not hurting anyone. I don't understand, and that's my autistic brain. I know that because people are like, oh, it's
Well, I
blatantly
understand.
offensive and grossly terrible, and you're disgusting, and blah blah blah. You know, like, well, I don't know. You know, I don't feel that way about it. I feel like I'm a genuinely decent guy. You know, and my family really loves me. You know, and I'm like, I don't know how I could be such a monster just for liking something. But
Well,
yeah,
when you say liking something, like children, right? Correct.
yeah, yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your typical age that you like?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Mm, kind of a loaded question. I mean, I, I don't know. I like when it's just simple, and I mean, I guess when I say, yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, well, like was like 3 to 13 or whatever. I don't know. Uh,
3 to 13. So
yeah, I
with
know.
these, so let me ask you a question. This is something science is always that they work on now. It's called sexual urges.
Yeah,
Do you have those type of sexual urges for 3 to 13?
no, not urges, because
Okay.
urges would imply I have a goad to go out and do something about it. I
Okay.
don't have that goad. Yeah.
So do you think of, or you said you've thought about it or something, but you've never acted on it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, with my niece or whatever, I did. Well, she's not blood related, but yeah, I tried, and
Well,
I
let's,
wasn't.
go ahead.
She wasn't into it, and I just was like, okay, well, I'm not into it. I'm not into it, and I'm not. And I
Okay.
don't know. And maybe
That-
that's just faulty thinking. Like I don't know what's going on with me.
And how old? And let me give you.
I'm
How old is your niece? How old is your niece?
3.
3 years old.
She was, yeah.
Oh, okay. Um. Wow.
I speak
So
very candidly, and
you
I
do. You do.
don't care about judgments because everyone is different. So, yeah, I know it's a lot to take in, but I am speaking the truth. I'm bearing my soul to you and whoever else is in this room. And if you guys want to judge, and that's fine, you know. But you know, I'm really laying it out. So,
So you're open about it. I mean, you've got a pretty social media. You've got a
yeah,
few different social medias. I
yeah,
noticed one of your lives was children only, correct? Or kids only. Sorry about that. Kids only.
yeah. Well, I said it in a short video. I was like kids
Yeah.
only, and it would had like you know maybe sexual innuendo with a wink or
Yeah.
something. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's what
So
it
let
is.
me ask you a question. Is it because of children not having body hair? Do you like hair? Is that what it is? You like the younger ones because they don't have hair? Is that does that have any? Does that hold water
Mm,
anywhere?
no, no, no. That doesn't hold water. I mean, I like the smooth body. Yeah, I'd say from a sexual point of view. Yeah, the
Okay.
smooth body. Just supple and it's mostly a lot of the attitude, how you know sweet and easy and innocent it is. And I think you know I'm not alone with that. I think that yeah, it's just easy, innocent, and it feels like you can hold something closer to you in regards of someone that is not pulling away from you constantly. I think I've seen so much of relationships being pulled away. Like my brother's relationships, they're just you know they get together and it's just spontaneity and then they're gone. Like I don't understand this. Why don't we keep what we have? I mean, and I don't understand this. You know the divorce thing and the separation thing, and that everyone just like it's all just customary to have some relationship that just is toxic or doesn't work whatsoever, and it doesn't even function. I'm like, I'm confused. I'm like, there's got to be something better than this, and it's like, this is really sad. You know, I see my brother like he was in a mental hospital just a few weeks ago because of his marriage, his shotgun wedding marriage uh, to someone that he didn't even know, and it's just like I told him he came to visit me here in Carolina, and I told him I'm like this isn't gonna work, bro. Your relationship isn't gonna work, and I told it to her and him. I'm like, and sure enough, they split up and they get divorced. I mean, what are you doing? And I don't know. Everything's just made not to last. It's sad. So a lot of that is part of it too, where you can hold something and hone a girl and have her be your like person. Like you can have her. I guess if you want to say manipulate or groom, but you can have her. You can have her in that state. Where you can like control, but not like in a like domineering way. I mean, but like you taught her things, you taught her about sex, or you taught her about and it's like it gives a different thing. It puts like a man for me. It puts me in in like a position that I can be useful and not be taken for granted.
So
So,
let
so
me let me ask you a question.
that's like the best I can explain it. Yeah.
What do you think the legal age of sexual consent should be?
Oh. I mean, I know why the laws are the way they are. So legal consent. I mean, I don't like. I know that there's a causality effect. There's an effect to anything that you change. But I mean, in the past, it's been, last 100 years, it was like, I don't know, teenager, preteen or something, I believe, in the United States or whatever.
Well,
And whenever
16,
we,
16 in most states is legal age for sexual consent. Do you think that the
yeah,
age should be
oh,
dropped?
yeah, with the parents' uh,
Right, with the parents,
consent.
16.
Yeah, 16, right, for some kind, yeah. But it's like broadly like 18 or whatever, which I
Right,
think
right.
it is arbitrary. Yeah, I do.
Hmm.
So I don't know what age I would say to say that it's I would say that kids should be taught sex. Yes. I think it's a very important thing. So and I think if we did teach people sex, we would get rid of we would probably we would have a good chance of getting rid of the oldest profession in the book, and which is prostitution. And I think it's largely beneficial if we don't use sex as a monetary gain, and people just have sex just because it's healthy to have sex. There's a lot of health benefits for having sex. People that don't have sex actually don't even live as long. People that don't have intimacy don't live as long, and I think uh, also I think yeah, I think it's a there. We live in a male loneliness epidemic for sure, for sure. And people that are like, oh, like they like brag about like, oh, they have this girl and she's hot and they're loaded and they have all this money. I'm like, well, yeah, you have money. You're rich. You're filthy rich. Why there would be a problem if you didn't have girls around you. So the whole dynamic of that, of needing to have all this surplus, and I think it's bad systemically, because when people like Jeffrey Epstein, right? We're talking about like Jeffrey, the most popular one right now. Like when people get power and money, they think it's warranted for them to go out and abuse people. Like it almost is in a society where you're only worth what you have. It's almost warranted that they can go out and find, because they're not finding these women anyways. Like I mean, they're the women are only polarized, like are only magnetized to them because they have all the money and the power. There's no other reason they would get together with an old fart like Jeffrey Epstein, right? He's so attractive. Like, no. Or like,
Let me ask you a question. What do you think about Jeffrey Epstein?
I think I think he is a very, very smart guy, for one. There's kind of a lot that I respect about him. That he kind of made it. He got rich, and he kind of molded the world that he wanted, and I think that's what a lot of people do that make it and get rich, and they kind of, and especially like Hollywood and all those guys. But at the same time, I don't know how far these, like, the allegations, all these stuff goes. I mean, I think from my experience, from when I was like an escort, I did escorting actually, and I would just freaking jerk off somebody and get paid a 250 or whatever, and I didn't think anything of it, but these girls are like acting like it was so traumatizing. I'm like, well, you went to this guy's house and you knew what it was going to be about, like give an old man a massage from what the media is saying, right? I mean, you can't be that stupid. You can play stupid, but like how, I don't understand that. Like you know what that means, but to get $200 and then send you on your way because, like, so I don't think that's a victim. I don't, like, I did that. I'm not saying I'm a victim. Like, I gave a massage to some guy. I don't think anything of it. And some people are like, oh, it's not dignified or something. I mean, like, well, what is dignified really? Like, I don't really know, and I don't subscribe to that whole like nature of people where they're like, that someone is just so, uh, has their dignity like so, well kept or whatever. Like, I mean, it's, people do things, we do this, and we're sexual beings, and sometimes we need money, and like there's so many gray areas. Like, I don't understand. So, but yeah, I guess, I think, yeah, Epstein was a smart guy, of course, but I think he did take complete
So let me
advantage.
ask you a question. So
Yeah,
what is so say this now?
yeah,
You met a lot of people on the internet, correct?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
I
with
always
that,
speak candidly with everyone. Yeah.
do you know other people that you hang out with or that you hang out with online they have the same point of view that you do?
Yeah, yeah, plenty. Yeah.
And do you guys share your all's fantasies and stuff? Do you ever done that?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah. Not really. I mean,
So
yeah.
go ahead. So with this, do you guys use like, are there like codes and stuff that you guys go through that let you know who like if you're going out there and you wanted to find someone who was interested in the children, much like yourself, are there something that you would look for? Are there like codes and symbols that you guys go through? How do you guys know each other, and how do you guys go through that?
Hmm. Well, well, um, well, I guess, I mean, like the common ones that everyone knows now, which is like
Mhm.
cheese pizza, and
Right.
you guys all know those ones now.
So
And
those signs and symbols are true, correct?
oh yeah, yeah, of course they are. I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, it says in the Epstein files like cheese pizza, or oh, I got
Now,
a
so
Russian.
so so when you're typing in emojis, like when you're typing in emojis, do you use emojis a lot?
Uh, uh, Emojis? No, no, I don't do
So
that.
you just come right out and say, "Hey, I will cheese pizza" or something like that with other people, or just how do you say? Like, say if you're
No.
contacting, like, say if you're contacting someone, How do
Yeah.
you contact them? Like, how do you know that they're into the same things that you're into? Are you
Yeah.
on like places like Telegram, things like that? Are there like secret chat groups and stuff?
I mean, I'm sure there are, but I'm not on any of them.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't like consort like with it, you know. I don't dig myself in holes, you know, because that's and also there's not much to come out of that. That's an empty hole for me. Like I don't get fulfilled by seeing an image, seeing this the porn of it, you know. I don't get fulfilled by that, and I don't. I get fulfilled. I think a lot like anyone being recognized as a person and being recognized as someone with a deep emotional feelings. You know, like I'm a very sensitive person, and I would like to be seen as someone as myself and be embraced for myself. And it more goes along those lines for me, and that's not, you know, everyone's made differently. So I mean, I'm not like, you know, that's but that's certainly my take on it. I'm not looking for yeah, I'm not looking for that stuff. But yeah, I mean, people just say, do you like young? Do you like? I mean, you can come out with that. It's just like, oh, and then it's like how young, and it's like testing the waters. It's like, and then someone is, if they're like, you know, they're just like, go to hell if you if you say something that's too much for them to handle.
So
But
when you say
that's
testing
my
the waters,
response, huh?
so when you say testing the waters,
Mhm.
you're saying like you have to ask them, hey, do you like 3 year olds or 3 to 13, and then they give you an answer, yes or no, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. I just come out with it. Like, I'll give you an example. I mean, some lady, MILF, older woman, came out and said, she said, she said she wanted training, right? She wanted to get trained by me because I'm a fitness guy, and I do that. I do offer training, um, and that. Um, Yeah, and she basically was like, "Oh, check out my pictures," and was like, you know, rate me, and like she's like, rate my body and stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, here you go, and it's like a 7 or whatever, and I'm like, not much to do there, and she's like, and then she's like, take a picture of you, and I'm like, okay, and I take a picture of me, um, and then just like um she just starts flirting with me completely. She's like, I'm married, but like she's like, you look better than my husband, and I'm like, oh, okay, game on, you know. I guess this is how normal neurotypical people talk, I guess, when they're interested in somebody. I don't know. I haven't really been around much of this, but like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, I have a husband, and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, I don't really care about that because marriages are made to be broken anyways. Doesn't matter. It's a stupid thing. And then basically I just say, she's like, oh, what are you into? So I mean, I said, hey, well, I'm a pervert. I'm a big pervert, and so I tell her what I'm into, and then she's like, oh God, disgusting, go to hell, you know, like
So
that.
so so you actually told her you was into 3 year olds to 13 year olds, and she said
No,
that.
no. Well, I said I'm young, old, some bestiality or whatever, like
So
animals.
wait a minute. Bestiality? What is the what bestiality?
Yeah, that's
What
like,
what is bestiality? Tell me about bestiality. What is bestiality there?
sure, that's people having sex with
So you
animals.
think so you're into that?
No, not really. I mean, like I'm only into like watching it, I guess. But
Oh, you like watching it? Okay.
yeah,
Like
was into
I
that.
oh okay. So you just into the watching part. So you would never. Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to. Anyway, you just into the watching part, correct?
Yeah, I'm into the watching part. I mean, I knew someone that had sex with a mare, like a small
A
horse.
horse?
Yeah, a small horse. I
Oh
mean,
Lord.
yeah, I know it's weird, right? But it's like people like this stuff.
You
Uh-huh. Huh?
so wow. So you are there like groups of people that is that even a thing? There's people that watch that stuff?
Oh, certainly, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's a thing for everything, you know? It's like there's a place for everyone that has kinks, and there's the really disturbing stuff that you haven't, we haven't talked about, and that's very
Oh,
disturbing. The
oh,
snuff, like snuff and like
oh, snuff.
yeah, death and and that stuff is yeah, that's scary. But yeah, there's groups of, I mean, in this day and age, there, 764, the group, it's like,
Oh yeah, that's the cartel. That's the human traffickers.
no, yeah, no, 764 is an internet cult,
But that's
basically.
traffickers. That's human traffickers.
Uh, well, I don't know. Maybe they
Oh,
weren't.
I'm very familiar with 764. That's a cult of traffickers. That. Let me
Is
ask
it
you a question.
okay?
Do you know? Tell
I
me,
didn't know.
like, so you're well versed on these topics and everything. Do you know what they
Mhm.
actually do to children? Do you know what they actually do to children when they capture these children?
I don't I don't want to know. It's sad. What do they do? I guess you can tell me.
Well, like you said, it's a sex cult. It's a sex cult thing. So
Yeah.
you was admitting that you were saying that you know about the 764. I'm interested in
Yeah. What? Yeah.
letting me inform us of what the 764 is. Are there in these cult groups and chat groups that you're in? Tell me about them.
No, no, I'm not into these groups. No.
Okay.
No, yeah, but I know, I mean, I know that um yeah, I just know a little bit about them from internet finding like I found video well on YouTube actually. I mean, YouTube I
Right.
watched
So,
a
so, so you
video.
so you look this stuff up? Are you on the? Have you ever been on the black web, the dark web?
Yeah, yeah, recently and that's about it, but yeah.
What did you find? What was you looking up? What was you trying to find?
Well, I mean, CP, cheese pizza, I guess.
Oh,
It's like, but yeah, I didn't go on. I stopped going on, But, um, uh, yeah, what was it? What was I saying? Um, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, on the dark web, there's a lot of stuff, um, selling they're selling people, they sell people and stuff like that, and kids, I mean, they sell kids. They say like it's weird, it's kind of strange, the way that they do it, like it's like, oh, like they had their shots like it's an animal or something sometimes, like I was looking at these sites, like I don't like, um it's strange. But yeah, um, I don't know. I don't venture off too much in the internet, but I was curious actually recently. Very, very curious about it, and
mhm.
found myself on one. And like I had to look in Google how to get onto the dark web because it's not really instructions. You use a app, I guess.
So you're a video gamer. You're a gamer. Do you play Roblox? Are you into the Roblox games?
No,
What games are you into?
not World of Warcraft.
World of
Basic
Warcraft.
MMOs. Yeah, MMOs. I like World of Warcraft, and the new game that's coming out which is yeah, another MMO. Yeah.
Okay. So you had mentioned about your grandfather. Was he a predator too, or was he a
Well, I mean,
pervert?
for a better lack of a better term. I mean,
Okay,
I
we'll
don't.
do a better term with it. Sorry about that.
Yes, I don't identify. I identify him as a very sweet guy that was understanding, and he died recently, actually, like a month ago, when my great grandma died, and he was found in his garage. He had a heart attack, and I mean, like he was a good guy. I mean, he had a good soul, like, and but yeah, I mean, my grandpa had, like, he got his daughter pregnant. Yeah, not my mom, but his daughter, his my would be my half aunt,
Okay.
pregnant, and he, I guess, went through he was a religious fanatic nut, and yeah, he raped, well, I guess my aunt, but the guy was a great. I mean, I went there when I didn't have anywhere to go, and then we would just talk. We'd talk about God, and we'd talk about things, and porn, or even like porn. It was anything I could talk about. I could talk to him about, which was cool, and with no judgment. And he would share his thoughts, and I would share mine, um, and yeah. I mean, he was, yeah.
So, how did you know that your grandpa was a pervert?
Well, it's well known. It was well known. My dad always said, like,
Was he on the registry?
no, no,
Was never on the registry.
no, 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 not a sex offender officially. No.
What do you mean? Well, officially, a sex offender, just because you're not caught, and
No,
just
I know
because you're
that.
not. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know where you're going with this. You're like, you're still not just because you've been caught. Yeah, you're still a sex offender if you do the act. Yeah, yeah, I get it.
Mhm.
That's where you're gonna go with it, right?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
because to be honest with you, most child predators and most predators and pervert people, they've never been caught. They've never been caught. So you can't assume that
yeah,
someone is or not just because of a registry, because a registry is just for the
yeah,
ones that's actually been caught.
yeah. This is true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I was just saying. Yeah, yeah. Officially, I meant, yeah, as in he been was indicted of a crime. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, or in jail. Yeah, so
But you know of he he told you that he liked children
no, no,
or what?
he, no, no, he. I mean, it's just well known in my family. And when my aunt came back to, like, for a family gathering, she didn't want to be near him, and it's just but it was like a big drama thing, like she was only gonna, and he kind of showed up anyways, at
Mhm.
one point at the end. I don't know, but
So let me ask you a question. I know you said you've never acted on impulse about your liking of 3 to 13, but what's the closest you ever came
but yeah, no, I know, I explained with my niece. Yeah.
with your
When,
niece?
yeah, yeah, and that
Three,
was,
three. Wait a minute. She's 3 years old, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I
go
mean,
ahead. Continue.
yeah. And yeah, I didn't really. I mean, I didn't do much or whatever. And maybe I pulled out my penis or something and jerked off, and it was just not into it, and I wasn't into it, and uh, so I mean, I just
Oh, okay.
left it alone. I don't. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not that predator type where I'm like forcing something forcing my penis or something down your throat, or like that's different in my eyes. It's a little different, but I don't know. You can't really like you don't justify it with anyone, I guess, because it just yeah. I don't know. Um, I guess it goes more along the lines of wanting control and not in a
So let's
not
talk.
from a
So you
level.
named that. So you named that control. Do
Yeah.
you feel a certain way when you've got that kind of control?
Well, I felt well because this isn't the first time, like with my niece. So I mean, my friend in Florida, um, a girl that yeah, her daughter, um, actually a girl, yeah, her that I changed her diapers, um, one day at a party, because we were at a party like with her and my other friend, and a good bunch of people. And I mean, I'm not a partier or anything, but I was just playing with her, and I don't understand. And I was playing like, well, woo, like flying. We're flying. We're doing planes and just kid stuff, right? And I'm like, oh, watch out for that, boo, psh, like making kid noises and whatever. Like I've always been good with that. Like I don't know why, but like, but all of a sudden, I mean, she whispers in my ear and says like, she's like, you're my favorite. I'm like, okay.
Now how old is she? Now how old is she?
That she was 6.
6 years old. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, she said whispers in my ear, you're my favorite. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, well, and then she's like, put your tongue in my mouth. I'm like, whoa. I was like, whoa. I was like very shocked. And or I was still,
What?
but
But did you do it?
no, because I mean her mom was there too, and that
Oh, her mom was there.
before this was before that I even had yeah, this was before I even had like more feelings about this, like more like this started more of a thinking process about this. This was when I was like 18. I mean, I was always sort of yeah, no, this started it more indefinitely, yeah. So I was like 18, or I was like 19 here, and this thought started the whole process of thinking like, what happened here, and is this normal? And it is how I feel about it. Am I wrong? Am I a bad guy?
Let me
Because
see if one of my friends.
it
Let me see if one of
started,
my.
yeah,
Hold
it
on one
started.
second. Hold on one second. Let me see if one of my friends wants to comes up. William Glory Hole, you want to come up here? You want to come up here?
Whole process.
Thank you, sweet Katie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is quite a. You see, I've always told people that this such a thing exists, but people will be like, no, 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 it ain't happened like that. But it's the mindset. Is that what you would say? But go ahead and continue your story. Go ahead and continue your story.
Yeah, I kind of lost track, but uh,
You were saying because her mom was there or something like that, and you said, go ahead, keep going.
right. Well, yeah, yeah. Well, her mom was there, yeah, and it was a party. It was plenty of other people, and I didn't, and I still had all very much reservations of that. That this was a day that no matter what, I wasn't going to go through with anything. Um, and this was a day of like I that incited reflection on myself, where I had to think about things critically about that I'm in a room full of people. I'm invisible to there's a few girls and I'm invisible to them and I can't connect with them. And this started this whole continuum of thinking. And that's the best I can describe it. This incited the thinking process that, oh, is this wrong? I mean, this happened to me. No other girl is throwing themselves at me. Even my grandpa said, use the, you use those, um, the platitude of like, oh, you know, women are going to be lining up for you, and I'm like, I don't understand. Nobody's lining up for me. Nobody even likes me. I'm like, I don't understand that, you know? And so
Is it because? Let me ask you a question. Is it because of the way you think that maybe women don't find you attractive? Because you just said that you was talking to a hot, beautiful woman, and she said, "What are you into?" Which is a code, by the way, is who, what, when, where, how. What are you into? And when that question was asked by you to her, and she said, "What are you into?" and then you answered what you was into, and she said you
yeah,
was sick. So that's an automatic turn away. Would you think that?
yeah, I understand that part of it, but these girls, they've always done that to me. They've always said that they're into me, and I already kind of knew that she wasn't going to do any of the things that she said she was going to do. It's just a lie. That's the whole problem I have.
What did she say? What did she say she was going to do and give you a false sense?
Oh, she said she's leading me on, and this is what I. This isn't the first girl that has led me on before, so I know the difference. You know, like she's like, you know, I'm gonna fly from Kansas City to you, and like we can have like an affair or a tryst or something, and like and I like this is most certainly not gonna happen. I've heard this so many times, and even when I went on YouTube Live, they're like, she was playing with your heart. She was playing with you, and and that's typical. I mean, I don't think that like that's not usually how life works. Like, that's like not how. I don't know how women honestly interact. I don't know. It's never sexual first. It's always like talking and stuff. It's like I'm a man though. I mean, I am a sexual being, very much so. I don't know why. I don't want to really talk to you and like get to know. I don't even think like also the personality is just like usually just crap. It feels like everyone is the same person.
So
Uh,
let me ask you a question.
yeah.
There was a question that came in from the chat.
Okay.
Have you sought psychological help? Have you talked to? Do you talk to therapists now?
No, no, I don't talk to a therapist. No, no. But but uh, I did seek help. Um, like, and I got turned down or whatever. Every time there was a door to open, it got closed pretty quick to get help. So that's where I left that, you know. I was like, well, even if I advocate, I'm not getting help. I mean, what's the point of that? And I did, you know, a few times. And I was like, I don't know. And my mom offered too. And I was like, I don't think anything is really going to come out of this, anyways. It just seems like a omen about all the times that I tried. And the door was closed on me. For one, there was one person that just didn't specialize in it, and he kind of closed the door on me, and then he said, "Well, there's this place," and then I called that place, and I never heard back from them. So, uh, so yeah, I mean, several attempts at trying to get help, which I don't exactly think that I need help. I think it's my brain is wired a certain way, and it's just different. And other people are they are. You can't really deny that there are other people that are in the exact same boat that I am in, either castrating themselves or yeah. And I don't know. I don't know what, obviously, because I haven't done anything and gone far into something, that I don't know if what they say, which the neurotypical people, I guess, the people, the typical populate
So,
say
so you say,
about.
so you're saying, wait a minute. So you're saying you've not always been into children. You've been in. Is this something that happened recently?
Oh,
It just come up, or was you always into it?
no, I was always into it, yeah. But
You
I
were
was
always
always,
into it.
I always didn't know how to feel because like I said, when I was in elementary school, the girl that I was in my class that was my age, I was a
Mhm.
kid. It made so I was a kid and she was a kid,
Right.
which you would think would be. It's not fine because people are like, well, kids can't have sex either. But I wanted to have sex with her. I never learned about sex. That's why I think sex is so much innate that um, it's not as much of an age thing. It's either you're ready for it, your body tells you you're ready for it, or it doesn't, or you're not ready for it. Like baby boners and stuff, and like I don't know, like whatever it is, and like what women get. I don't know what women get, but like
So
there is.
you said
Yeah,
something about control. Let me ask you,
yeah.
would you say that control and
Uh,
power goes hand in hand? Because you said a while ago when you're with when you're with your niece, she didn't want to pull away, and other women would want to pull away, but the child wouldn't pull away. Are there a thing that where you have all the control there? Can you explain that, or just
Yeah, yeah, this isn't a malevolent thing. That's what I'm not. I'm saying well, for one, I know everyone's going to be like, oh, well, you know, he's an autist. He's just using autistic as a excuse. It's not really true, but I'm using this as a way to understand how I think. Like it's I am a little different than some people, and well, like everybody else, everyone's different. But oh man. Um, sorry, what was the thing again?
like you said, when you was with your niece and you had
Oh
your
yeah, the control.
you had your penis out and you was like, what, when you did that, like, was you thinking that that your niece had a say on whether or what happens?
No, that's not it. See, it's not
Well,
control over a person. It's control over over the situation in a way.
okay,
It's that I get to lead as a man. Where
right,
where where I think that has been destroyed. As in this current society, in this current state, I can't lead as a man. I can't like you know I she's gonna press and she's gonna push back and forth on me, and that's what I don't like, and that's what a lot of people don't like, and they don't care to admit it, but it's like they don't like being pushed. They don't want to fight for your power. It's not more of so of control, like, oh, I get to control you and do whatever I want to you. It's I get to control I get to be a man and feel that I'm in control of the situation, which today's dating, and it completely puts you in the most vulnerable position, the man. You have to go out there and you have to talk and chat with people that really don't, like, with a lot of people that have very, very high expectations, and it's a numbers game, and it's like it's bullshit, and it's like, and I think that's kind of the difference, is that and have terrible attitudes, and like, oh, I have a boyfriend, like, no, like, maybe I'm just talking to you or something, like, or like it's just like, a bad taste in your mouth, a bad uh, everything's perpetuated into like a bad feeling, that puts you just in that bad feeling position of like, you know and I can use that as an example, as my brother can't find an American woman that he likes, that is just nice, sweet, and actually decent. Doesn't even have to be that cute or anything. He can't find an American woman that he likes. He went to Ukraine. Actually, he went to Ukraine and uh, met someone, and he and and basically he yeah, they were fond of each other, I guess, and um, he came, and then they came here to Carolina, and was like, he's like, oh, I'm like down the street. We want to come meet her and whatever. And I'm like, no, because I already know this is going to end immediately. I know it before it starts. It's going to end, and I don't want to meet anyone. I don't want to, and I don't want to have this fake little thing that when I know that nothing of this is going to last, and I know that, and I know it sounds like pessimistic and what do you call it, cynical, but like that is exactly what happened. I'm like, either way, and most people were like, oh, she just wants a green card, you know, like, oh, this girl just wants a visa into the United States. Of course, she wants the most golden visa, you know, to the best, one of the best countries in the world is what most
Right.
people think, you know, with most freedom, and uh, and
So,
that's all it was. And
so
I
let me
know,
ask you a question. Let me ask you
yeah,
a question. There's a lot of social media apps that are out there, right? Correct. I
yeah,
know you're on a lot of social media sites. You're loaded. William Glory Ho, he's 29 years old. He lives in is it South Carolina you live in? Columbia?
yeah,
Columbia, South Carolina. Okay, cool. So there's a lot of social media sites out there. And with those social media sites, like if you what sites are you usually on, and do you have like do children just message you, or do you message them, or how does that work? How do
no,
you just tell us about that?
yeah, yeah, sure. This, yeah, no, I mean, the most people, if you're getting someone like that's young messaging you, is usually they're just a fake person, just someone faking it, just someone, and you can play along with it like it's a role play, but at the end of the day, it's mostly just going to be a fake thing, because
So
and
wait a minute. Wait a
but
minute. You mentioned role play, like
yeah,
you go along with it, like it is a. So you're saying it's a
yeah,
fake
yeah,
person.
because
So
it
you
could
go
be
ahead.
only it could be the only gratification that you can get, but yeah, you know what it is. You know
So
what it feels.
gratification. Let me ask you a question. Are
Yeah,
you tell us about this gratification that you're getting out of this, and you think you're talking to a younger child on the internet, but you're getting this gratification. Tell us about what type of gratification it is.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like a it's just a uh just sexual gratification, really. It's just um a role play of what you want to hear. People tell you what you want to hear, and that feels good. Just like typical thing, like it would be like someone that's trying to sell you on something, and then there's like is just saying that you're so handsome that or whatever, or like a OF model that's saying that you're so handsome just to get you to buy her thing, like her subscription to her material. But it's like that. I mean, I guess it's like someone just telling you what you want to hear. It's the song by Radiohead. It's called Nude. And
I no, I don't know. I don't think I do know that song.
yeah, well, Radiohead has a song. It's called Nude, and it like it basically talks about all this stuff in this song, and it's the most beautiful thing because it's like nobody even like I think Radiohead, like a lot of those artistic bands go there. They go to places, and they can hide the like perpetuity, I guess, that that from with the melody and the beautiful, like it's beautiful, it flows so great, it's like a great song, but like the message of that song is basically people that never get satisfied or have been told no all the time their whole lives, and you like there's a line in the song, it's like uh yeah, what is it? Can't think of it. Let me think real quick. Yeah, pull up the song lyrics actually.
Okay, I know what you. I think I know what you're saying there. When
Lyrics. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I'll pull up the lyrics. Here you go.
okay,
So it says, "Don't get any big ideas.
okay,
They're not. They're not gonna happen." So it's just like give up, basically. Like you're never gonna make it, or you're never gonna do anything that's worthwhile. And then it says, "You paint yourself white and fill up with noise." So you paint yourself another color, basically, and you try to blend in, and you fill up with noise, the fake, the static. You fill up with everything that everyone else wants you to be. So that's what that means. And then it says, but there'll be something missing. Um, and it's like now that you found it, it's gone. Now that you feel it, you don't. So you feel it quick, and then you don't like quick gratification or something, and basically you'll go to hell for your dirty mind, what your dirty mind is thinking. Nobody has lyrics like that actually show like that's that's why that band's pretty special. But so I guess that's basically a a look into my life exactly. I mean, it's like never being satisfied, having to adhere to fantasy, and never being able to do anything that maybe you want to do, what that you desire. Um, and for maybe forever being castrated because uh, of things.
okay. Well, I appreciate you coming up and letting everyone know your
Yeah.
stance. I've got a lot of things I need to get done right now. Actually, there's this person who just contacted me, and I need to get going. I'm going to drop you here a second. I do appreciate you for telling everyone all your, the way you think, the way you look at things, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure there's a lot of people going to be reaching out to you, probably wanting you to go on their panel as well and tell what you think. But
Oh,
the fact of the matter is, you know, when it comes to the law states pedophilia is, and pedophilia is wrong.
yeah.
Uh, any closing word?
No, not really. I don't really have much to say now. I think I've said it all. But yeah, I mean, it was nice talking to you, and you being a neutral voice of reasoning. It's pretty cool because you don't really get that a lot with this. So
Well, this
pretty cool.
video is for awareness. This video is for awareness. Before you go, let me ask you. There's a
Sure.
lot of parents. There's a lot of parents in here. There's a lot of people who have children of their own.
Yeah.
What would you tell them to keep them safe from perversion and people like you? What would you say? What would you give the best?
You can't. That's what I would say. There would always be people like me or other people, yeah, that you can't. So that's um that's what I would say. That's an impossible thing because there's so many people like me out there. Sorry. That's kind of just the truth. Otherwise, there wouldn't be, you know, these big figures getting in trouble, these big, prominent people getting in trouble for the same kind of things that I'm into. So I don't think there is. So, but yeah, at least I got to share my point of view. So, thank you again. See ya.
Okay.